it was definitely rough growing up. I remember days just playing basketball and with my guys, and that's just, but it just wasn't that safe, you know. I was raised by my grandmother and my mother and my aunt. My mother, man, one of the strongest women I ever met. Raising me, you know, it wasn't easy in our environment. We from the projects. It ain't all sunshine and roses, you know what I mean? So to come out of that, you know, and see the obstacles that we had to face going through all of that, it was amazing.
I own this.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. And as things get ready to roll,
Kevin, thank you.
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Jamal Murray.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Green is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Ball. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. Rivers out there with Murray. And it's Barton in at the 3. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
Nice job by Barton as a guard or sometimes small forward to get in there and hustle on the glass.
Ball with the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice tripping.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against Philadelphia. It's stolen by Vucevic. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. DeRozan leading the charge. Ball from long range. Another 3 for Chicago.
So much talk about the improvement in Lonzo Ball's three-point mechanics. It takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication.
Jokic against Vucevic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. DeRozan finds Ball. That 3 off the mark. And it's the Nuggets ball. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
That one goes. Count it. Ball's got 8 points. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Ball. Here's Gordon. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
And the shot goes in.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Ball and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
He's got such a great handle and then can get up to speed quickly. Lonzo Ball with a nice drop.
Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Gordon kicks to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Ball. Makes it off the glass. He's got 14.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Morris passes to Barton. Here's Rivers. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with Aaron Gordon, he knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
The Bulls making a switch here. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Green. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
And the rejection by Bradley. White goes in. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Chicago?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Campazzo's checked in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now Morris. 9-point game his last outing. No good with the layup. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Trailblazers in Portland. White, score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And I love White's confidence, as well as his ability to drive hard and finish through contact.
Here's Morris with the drive. That one doesn't drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Williams kicks to DeRozan. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Morris outside. Tries again. Green breaking loose. Passes it to Campazzo. White covering. The Nuggets with another miss. On the wing, DeRozan. Off target from the wing.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Bulls lead by 11. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And the 2021 League MVP, Nikola Jokic, discussed what brought him to this point.
The hustle work, every day, twice.
He didn't need those long hours, Greg, in the gym are something the fans don't always recognize.
And even for a player like the Joker, who seems like a savant with the ball, it all comes back to the work.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
on the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Campazzo and Murray are the guard set. Green is out there with JaMychal Green. Vucevic checked in for Bradley. Right side, Green. Poked away. Taken away by Williams. And DeRozan. Here we go. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And they get it, and Green slams it in.
I like that from Murray right there. When he's passing it like this, it can make him so much better and so much more open.
And there's a swagger to Murray's play, especially in big moments.
Well, you think about his performance in the bubble when he was in Orlando, just propelling Denver through those series with otherworldly plays and just making shot after shot in the biggest moments. He'll shoot you into a game, and sometimes he'll shoot you out of it, but he's going to come at you every night.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Nuggets. Austin Rivers comes in for Campazzo. Then for the Bulls. Green, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. Dosunmu comes in for Kobe White. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. DeRozan finds Green. Takes a three. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Green. DeRozan's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Murray to the lane. And it's Murray with the jam.
Surprising quickness. Murray burying his head down and just sprinting to the rack.
Ball with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And the shot goes in. Vucevic has got his first points of the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Gordon. Great D that time from Green. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
And adding a three-point shot later in his career, DeRozan looking very comfortable on that one.
Jokic passes to Barton, and the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul. And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and he played with them, Brent, for a handful of seasons. He won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Up top, Morris. Jokic against Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Right on the bucket. Jokic has got 6.
Well, Jokic, you can rely on him to get you some points in that range.
Here's Dosunmu. Stolen by Gordon. 1:22 left to play in the first half.
Ayo
And the
Dosunmu.
foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's foul number 2 for him. Bradley's checked in for the Bulls. Ball against Morris. Excellent D there from Ball. Bradley kicks to Green. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Dosunmu. Lets it go from deep. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. For Denver, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. DeRozan defending. There's the pass to Morris. Shoots over Ball. Morris, no good.
And another miss. Woof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Dosunmu, the pass to Green. There's Ball with the 3. Denver grabs the miss.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Drilled from 11 feet out. Chicago's gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark.
Well, you got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Lonzo's going to throw it down.
DeRozan defending. Here's Green. On the wing, Gordon. No good. Shot missing.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And so it's Chicago, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, back. There was no stopping Lonzo Ball in the first half. He had 20 points and 1 assist. And
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Williams is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic. Then it's White. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Williams. 12 points for DeMar DeRozan.
An all-NBA selection over his career. DeRozan is a savvy scorer, reads the passing angles, and looks for catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
The 6'10" Serbian Jokic is doing a little bit of everything. A decent scorer, a determined rebounder, and, of course, an elite passer.
A 3 ball. And it's White missing. The Nuggets shooting 43% for the game. Barton against DeRozan. Now, here's Jokic. Defense right on him. Back to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. And good that time. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
Meeting the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
White, good.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Murray outside. Second chance effort. The kick out to Barton. Goes up again. Back to Murray from deep. Chicago grabs the miss.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
White. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. Rivers dishes to Gordon. Back to Rivers. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Rivers has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Green, he's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Gordon. Campazzo's subbed in for Austin Rivers. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Bradley can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gone somewhat so far 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And it's Green missing.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
And he gets it to go.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Here's Barton. And the rejection by Bradley. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Picked him clean. Here's Murray. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night. Here's White. Dishes it to Bradley. And stolen by Murray. Campazzo. Second chance shot. It's tipped. They get it back. They get it back.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And that one, good. Caruso's got 6 here in this quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on deep in them tonight.
Here's Green. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
And it's in there.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Murray with the bounce pass. Barton outside. Green kicks to Barton. They kick it out to Green. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got his 1st bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Shoots the 3. That shot missing. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 8 points.
Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his 1st foul. So for the Bulls, Brownie's checked in for Patrick Williams. Dosunmu comes in for Kobe White. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. 1 second separating the shot clock in game clock. It's stolen by Green. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Scooped up.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And so it's Chicago with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Morris, and it's Bull in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Passes the ball. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. It's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Wasted no time on that one. Ball's got 23 points.
Question is right now, will Lonzo Ball stay this aggressive because he's off to such a great start?
Now, here's Bull, defended by Jones. Goes up from the top of the key, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
This is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
Castanagi inside. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And he comes up with the deuce. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Such great vision from Lonzo, and the best in the league always know they have options.
Stolen by Ball. He takes it in, and Ball slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And finished off by Brown.
Man, he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Pass to Chunshaw. Here's the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
And it's Brown missing. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Offensive rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
The pass to Najee. To the inside. And he banks in the layup.
The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Well, so hard to knock Lonzo Ball off his center of gravity. That time, a good job of keeping his composure around the challenge.
Morris against Ball. Bull can't hit. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The 3. Denver grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Rivers, he's checked in for Monte Morris. And a change for the Bulls. Matt Thomas, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And he drives in Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Campazzo's checked in for Denver. And Chicago also making a switch. Bradley's checked in. 2021 was an unusual season, to say the least, for players, coaches. Brent, there was a lot to adapt to. How do you think you would have handled the condensed schedule?
It's a good question, Kevin. I think just obviously you'd have work to do, and I'd show up every day to do it. And I commend a lot of the players, not just in terms of the level of competition. It was all the other things that they had to do in order to suit up on a nightly basis. Not playing in front of crowds. I mean, that is a love of the game type of season that, of course, I hope we never see again because of the circumstances around it. But the players do deserve a lot of credit. And the fans that hung in there and started to show up towards the end of the year to support the players deserve a lot of credit as well. And I'm glad we're through that.
Another shot. And Bull with the lay-in. Bull's got 4 points this quarter.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Snatched up. Kicks it out to Jones. And the three off target. The Nuggets are gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant the game this was.
For Lonzo Ball.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Johnson. Launches a three. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Denver making a switch here. Rivers checked in. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Johnson with the block. Brown outside. From deep. Another three for Chicago.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
This one for three. It's in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, we know this team has offensive options, but it looks like there's great confidence defensively now.
Yeah, we have to. That's what we got to do. If we play defense, we know we can score the basketball whenever we want. We just got to get stopped.
Very impressive, DeMar. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.